Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today we are back with another episode of Am I the A-Hole? This is a series where we judge stories submitted by people on the internet. Pretty much someone does something on the internet potentially bad and they ask people for advice, and we say if it's bad or not, or if they did the right thing. Pretty much we get to judge a bunch of people without any guilt whatsoever. Okay, if you do enjoy this series, make sure to smash a like and subscribe, and yeah, let's begin. Am I the a-hole for this prank I pulled on my girlfriend? Okay, fellas, I don't know if you know, but I'm actually an expert on pranks. After looking at like thousands of YouTube nimrods try to do pranks, I think I got this. Girlfriend Annie, 23-year-old female, and me, 36-year-old male, together for 2 years. She's a PhD student and I work as an accountant, so I support us both financially. No kids, we were trying, but she has had health issues that cause it to not be a priority right now. This is relevant. The other day, I called her while she was out to coffee with a friend. My intention for the phone call was to ask her what she'd be making for dinner, but as it was ringing, I had an idea for my prank. She answered and I put on a fake voice to tell her that I was a doctor calling from the local hospital and I had some test results, asking if now was a good time to talk about them. She said yes, so I made up some BS on the spot and she started crying like 2 minutes into the conversation. So of course, I broke character and told her that it was me. She started yelling at me, which was embarrassing because I told my colleague what I was doing and she called me some really horrible names in front of him and completely disrespected me for what I thought was a harmless prank. Okay, I mean, if she's crying, it's not really harmless there, is it? Also, how are you gonna pull off a prank like that and then get mad that they scream at you? Like, that's the most natural reaction. She wasn't hurt, but my colleague tells me that it was a huge overreaction on our part. I admit it was a bit tasteless and it was a spur of the moment kind of thing, and I feel like we have all had those lapses of judgment sometimes. Ah, yes, it was a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, guys. You been watching some Logan Paul, my guy? Some of my friends are telling me that it was no big deal, but their girlfriends all say that I'm a jerk and have backed up my girlfriend. She still hasn't come home and I think she's staying with a study buddy or something like that from her university and has barely spoken to me. Study buddy, bro, she's cheating on you. Okay, listen, I'm kind of annoyed at this story because I literally don't know what you said. You just said you made up some BS on the spot, so I assume it's something to do with the fact that, I don't know, you had a kid or something. Like, you probably were pretending to be the doctor and be like, hey, you have a kid and, you know, something bad happened. I mean, that's the only reasonable conclusion I can come to, considering she started crying 2 minutes into the conversation. Like, what did you say? Or is she just sensitive? So again, I'm just gonna assume you said some bad stuff, which is probably not a great idea. I feel like this was a positive experience because you can upload this on YouTube. Prank gone wrong. Girlfriend refuses to sleep with me. Yeah, dude, honestly, I don't think this is a harmless prank. The definition of harmless is that, you know, you don't really affect someone to the point where they cry. So yeah, conclusion, you are the a-hole. Am I the a-hole for calling a baby worthless? Well, absolutely not, because babies are worthless, dude. They don't pay taxes. They sit there and cry and cry and cry. 100% worthless. You're totally good, dude. I, a 28-year-old male, have a 5-week-old nephew. He's the first grandchild in the family. My SIL and brother David send pictures of him to the family group text almost every day, along with videos. It gets old. I'm happy to have a nephew, but I don't want to be bombarded with pictures daily. Oh, boo-hoo, I'm getting pictures on my phone. Like, what, dude? Who cares? The other day I was golfing with my older brother Jake. Wait. Older brother. Okay, it's not the Paul brothers. We got that sorted. The older one is Logan, my guy. I think you got that wrong. And we were both joking about how tired we are of the pictures and our parents only wanting to talk about the baby. I jokingly made a comment about how the baby is pretty much worthless right now and basically a parasite. My brother laughed. I mean, is this the problem? He doesn't mean it. It's a joke, so I don't know. Later, during a Zoom call with David, Jake let it slip that I called the baby a worthless parasite. Okay, nah. Jake is actually trolling right now. Jake is just trying to get you in trouble, okay? My SIL was furious. Jake asked her why it pissed her off so much. It was a joke. She said that she had been wanting a baby for years and he is our pride and joy. Okay, dude. She said that he's a defenseless baby who doesn't deserve to be taught. What? I can call a stupid baby whatever I want. You shut up. She also said her abusive father once called her worthless, and that is a terrible word to use for another human being. What? She would absolutely not love the Pegasus channel because I call people worthless every day. She got off the call. Jake said it looked like she was gonna cry. She is 100% a resident of Twitter.com because being this goddamn sensitive, Jesus Christ. David is annoyed but not really angry. SIL said that she doesn't want to talk to me right now. Since I was just joking, completely didn't mean for them to hear me vent about the baby. Am I the a-hole? Okay, strangely enough, Reddit has decided that this guy is actually the a-hole, which I completely disagree. This is a harmless joke. Everybody knows what a baby is. It's not a parasite. It's literally a small human being who grows up to a bigger human being. But sometimes they're annoying and you make jokes about them. You don't need to cry about it. I feel like you're good, dude. You just got a really sensitive family. And Jake you. Like, he straight up took you out of context. Like, he called the baby a worthless parasite. Like, he probably changed the tone and everything and they got really mad about it. Here's my advice. Punch Jake in the face and move on. Here we have just a fantastic title. Am I the a-hole for telling my 11-year-old son to frick off? The title sounds bad, but I feel bad and I want to hear other opinions. I, a 34-year-old female, lost my mother to colon cancer in March of last year. I haven't been the same since and I'm still not over her death. It was all very sudden. She had been diagnosed with stage 2 colon cancer in December 2018 and had been improving until 3 weeks before, where she got rapidly worse and passed away with numerous health issues. I was diagnosed with clinical depression and anxiety when I was 25, and this only made my mental health worse. But recently, I found myself talking about my mother a lot more, which is a slight improvement, as I used to try not to think about her at all. For one reason or the other, this has been irritating my 11-year-old son. Lately, when I mention my mother around him, he just seems annoyed. A few days ago was a year since my mom passed, and the day I prepared a meal for my husband's son and I that my mother used to make for me and my siblings for special occasions. I planned to spend that evening reminiscing and telling my son about my mother, since he only saw her a few times. I wanted to start remembering only the good memories because I felt mentally and physically tired from grieving. While we were eating, my son made a snobby comment about the meal, and I told him to be respectful because it's my mother's recipes and we are remembering her. I will never forget what he said next. Why does everything have to be about grandma? Why can't you get over it? Then I snapped. I used to cuss a lot as a teenager, but I've gotten out of the habit because I don't want to accidentally say something at work. But the words just came out this time. I hit the table loudly and told my son to F off twice. I instantly apologized, but now he won't speak to me. My husband has been taking his side, and today he suggested I go to my sister's house nearby for a few weeks until I cool down. I was at the point where I finally felt like I could get better, and now I'm lower than I've ever been before. I feel like an absolute a-hole, but I just couldn't help it, and my husband is making me feel like one too. Am I the a-hole? I mean, yeah, you just kind of swore at your 11-year-old son, you know? Like, sure, you're grieving and all of that, and people should be empathetic towards you, but it's an 11-year-old. They literally couldn't care less. Like, they don't understand the magnitude of losing someone, you know? And you as an adult should know that and contain your anger and not just scream at them. Instead, explain to them, you know? Maybe tell them, how would you feel if you lost me, you know? There's a way to go about these situations, which does not involve saying the F word 2 times and slamming the table. In conclusion, yes, you are the a-hole. Am I the a-hole for telling the truth to our daughter about what is and isn't for girls? Ooh boy, is this gonna be a sexist post, dude? Hi all, my wife and me have one daughter, Freya. She's 5 and a lovely kid. When she was born, she decided that while we wouldn't go full gender neutral, we wouldn't push her into being more traditionally feminine or masculine. As it stands, Freya has a variety of interests. She loves playing football with me outside, and I've even taught her some light boxing. She has an entirely pink room and loves trying on dresses and playing around with makeup. We do our best to avoid saying that certain things are for boys or for girls, and just want her to do things that she enjoys. Obviously, she's a bright kid, and she's asking questions about what she sees for herself. I was watching a match, and Freya asked him if football was meant for boys because we always see men playing it on TV, and at our school only boys play. I hesitated, but in the end said that yes, football is mostly played by boys. Freya asked if it was bad that she likes playing it, but I said that she could play what she wants. Is this the whole drama that you said that football is mostly played by boys? That's a factual statement. You're not, and you literally said she can play what she wants. Bro, you're good. As long as you're not telling her that, oh, football is only for guys and girls can't play it, then you would be an a-hole. This is literally just stating a fact and saying that, hey, despite the fact it is mostly played by boys, it's perfectly fine if you want to play it. My wife was really unhappy with me. Yeah, your wife's an idiot. Because we've always agreed that we wouldn't give her a traditional upbringing. Yeah, stating a fact is a traditional upbringing. Alright, I agree with her, but we also can't treat our daughter like an idiot. She's noticed this, and if we lie, she'll know that we're lying to her. I'm perfectly happy for her to be whatever she wants, but I also want to treat her with respect and not sugarcoat things, which will ultimately make things worse in the long run. Am I the a-hole? I mean, me personally, I don't think so. Reddit has once again decided this guy's the a-hole, but I don't know why. Like, it's just a fact, I guess. And once again, he didn't really do anything wrong. He just, like, didn't lie to her, you know? I definitely wouldn't want my dad to, like, lie to me just to make me feel better. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Smash the like button if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know if you guys enjoy this series still. You know, comment below something about it. And yeah, let me know your takes on all these situations, because a bunch of times you guys just have completely different opinions, and I like hearing about it. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.